Hello everybody, this is Adrian from AutoBuzz.my and you join me here at Desaru, Johor for the media test drive of the facelifted Toyota Vios. Alright, first things first, what's new with the facelifted Toyota Vios? For starters, the looks is completely different. We now get the shape and shell of the Thailand market and Singapore market Vios. Personally, I really like how it looks. It has lots of fluidic lines, it makes the car a little bit more smoother, not like the previous pre-facelift version which is a little bit boxier. This is a lot smoother and it looks very mature. At certain angles, I feel that it looks more like a C-segment car instead of a B-segment car, and that says a lot. I think the rear lights, the way it extends out at the back, gives the car a little bit wider profile, so it sits on the road very, very nicely. Just take a look at it. Not bad. And on this top of the range model, you get LED daytime running lights, halogen projector headlamps, front fog lamps, and that little body kit with coloured pinstriping around. So depending on the colour that you buy, as standard all of them the pinstriping is red, but if you buy a red coloured Vios, you get black pinstripings around the skirtings, body kit. So on the inside it's also given a refreshed. You get a new generation steering wheel with paddle shifters. You get a new instrument cluster with a multi-info display that's similar graphics to what you get on the Sienta and dare I say Harrier. You get a new infotainment screen, a slightly redesigned dashboard layout, digital automatic climate control, single zone. The rest of the cabin is pretty much the same as before. Oh, you still get new redesigned seats, leather seats in this top of the range G-Spec model. One thing I must say that it comes with this really nice shoulder support. It makes the car a lot more comfortable on long journeys compared to the pre-facelift model. The steering wheel still no telescopic function, so you still can't quite get that sweet spot of nice reach of your steering wheel and seating position. Powertrain is still the same. You still get the 2NRFE 1.5 litre 4-cylinder natural aspirated DVVTi engine and a CVT with 7 virtual ratios. Horsepower is still the same, 107 horsepower and 140 Nm of torque. They didn't change the output on the engine mapping, but they have recalibrated the CVT to be a lot more responsive compared to the pre-facelift model. And immediately from the first kilometer per hour, I really can feel it. Just tap your foot on the throttle and the CVT reacts immediately. There's no like delay or slow in giving it the power. And once you get up to speed, just gently prod the throttle and it will just give you the power. And that to me really improves the driving experience of the facelifted Vios. There's also now a sport mode and eco mode with paddle shifters. Sport mode, as you can say, gives the car a little bit more grunt. It holds the revs a little bit higher. Eco mode is there to promote fuel savings. That's about it, but personally I think normal and sport mode, I just alter between normal and sport mode. Because the chassis, platform and suspension tuning is the same, exactly the same compared to the pre-facelift model, according to Toyota. The facelift Vios drives very similar to the pre-facelift model. It's comfortable, it's supple, it doesn't react to your steering inputs as sharply as some more dynamic models like the Mazda 2 or the Volkswagen Vento, but it rewards you in a very comfortable and relaxed drive. On the highway, it's just really comfortable. The suspension squats nicely across the band. Your steering, it reacts just progressively to your steering input, but if you think you want to take it up to, you know, very sharp Genting Highlands run and want to do some dynamic driving, the Vios, you might struggle a little bit in the bends because the steering wheel is not as darty and pointy. But despite the same powertrain settings, Toyota has done a lot of work to make the car a lot more refined compared to the pre-facelift model. So now the engine bay gets a completely new insulation materials and design. and the acoustic windshield is also a little bit better compared to the pre-facelift model. The car is a lot more refined compared to the pre-facelift model, and I think that's what buyers want in shopping for in this kind of price point and segment. What they need is a more comfortable, a quiet, city daily driver that's reliable. Another thing Toyota has done to improve the car's value is to introduce vastly improved safety features. So they now get 7 airbags, vehicle stability controls, blind spot monitoring system, 360-degree camera, as well as rear cross traffic alert. And the 3 features, 360-degree camera, blind spot monitoring system, and rear cross traffic alert, is super helpful, especially when you're driving in city, and which is where lots of buyers are going to use this car for, in the city. So 360-degree camera helps you see things that you can't when you're parking. Blind spot monitoring system warns you when there's oncoming traffic in your blind spot. All these features really helps to make the Vios a much more safer, comfortable, better car to drive. And I think that's what buyers of this segment are looking for, an improved version of the Toyota Vios. Reliable, safe, decent to drive, comfortable, and most importantly, quiet. And the facelifted Vios has done all of that, improving every single aspect as best as it can. And it looks really a lot better than the pre-facelift version. But there are some things that I'm not quite happy with in the facelifted Vios. So for starters, they've removed the cup holders. You know, that really innovative, clever cup holder positioning where you can pop it out from right below the air vents, slot your drink on it, and the air vents will just sort of chill your drink, quote unquote. I think that's really clever, but sadly in this facelifted model you don't get that anymore. As well as the 360-degree camera, resolution is not the crisp. I much prefer to have a really clear reversing camera than this kind of a little bit like a gimmicky 360-degree camera. Stitching is decent, but the video quality is really terrible. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little rundown of the facelifted Toyota Vios. As always, thanks for watching. My name's Adrian, and I'll see you guys in the next video.